This is a Majestic Marquis 2, 42-inch. You can see the nice fire. You can also see the accent lighting in back. And in April, we're going to be adding LED ember bed lighting. We'll have a upgrade kit for showrooms available, so we're going to show you how you can install that. So first, you remove the front, remove the glass. Hopefully you still have your glass removal tool. It was underneath the firebox, but it just makes it a lot easier to remove the glass clips. And then we'll take out the logs and that lava rock, set those aside because we'll use them again in a little bit. Next thing we do is remove the base refractory, starting in the middle. Then we'll go to the left side and then the right. Now we're going to replace this with a little bit different size. If you have the cottage red refractory, that's been discontinued, so now's the time to change that as well. So the kit comes with a, you see that light assembly down there? That's one kit. And the second kit is the base refractory, which matches the color or configuration of your refractory. Okay, so that's out. Those are going to be gone. Now we're going to take the burner out. Start with the 3 screws by the pilot assembly. So then just push the pilot assembly out of the way, and then there's 2 screws, still 1/4 inch bit tip there. Take out the burner and grate assembly. Once the screws are out, you just lift and slide it straight out. There's ember material on there. You'll want to replace that. We can cover that when we put it back in. We've just removed the 8 screws around the perimeter of the tray that holds the glass over the light tray. So lift that out with the glass. Be careful that the glass doesn't fall out. Grab them both together. Set that aside. And there's the current light tray. It's just got the accent lighting. So we're going to lift that out, disconnect the wire connector there. Okay, then we're going to replace the old light tray with the new one. Here you go. See, the difference here is basically 3 more LEDs, so we are going to light up the embers as well. The tray is the same shape. The other difference is you got these 2 connectors, so they're different sizes. You won't plug it into the wrong one, but the rear connector you're going to plug into the one you just disconnected, and the front should be down below as well. Go ahead. If the connectors coming from the fireplace are not easily accessible, the worst case scenario is you will have to go in this side panel. You take this refractory off, and there's access to those wires and the module below. You might have to feed those through. This is just for, of course, for an upgrade kit. All your Marquis 2s are going to come with this installed in the future. Okay, then we'll grab the glass and frame, set it right back on, and replace those 8 screws. If you're upgrading a Marquis 2 with the black glass panels, you'll want to use this panel to cover the back accent lights because they don't look good with the glass reflection. So it just slides in back there, and you would screw it down with the center screw that holds down the glass cover tray. If you're using brick refractory, there's no need for that panel because you want the accent lights on. Now we'll put the burner back in. Make sure it engages with the orifice in back. We'll reattach the 2 screws on the front legs and then reattach the pilot. Now's a real good time to re-ember the burner too. Next, we put in the new base refractory. Start on the right side, then go to the left side. Start with the rear piece. It goes behind the pilot assembly, and then in front of and around the pilot assembly, and then the middle piece in front. That kind of forms your tray for the Tico cell. Tico cell is this white rock that we're going to put in to simulate the embers. So just fill that tray with the Tico cell. So just evenly spread the Tico cell, and then you can place it on the edges to just help hide that seam. Then we're going to turn the lights on using the remote. You can't really see that, but just turn the lights on to high, and there they are. And now we're going to fog the Tico cell to help make it look like embers. Much easier to do with the lights on. It's kind of a matter of taste, but Jordan's got good taste. Okay, so we've installed the lava rock around the outside, and you can see it helps with the transition. We can hide the seams on the refractory. So now we're going to put the logs back in according to the instructions, replace the glass in the front. Here's the Marquis 2 burning with those ember lights in there. You can see how it adds to the overall flame presentation, and you can sure keep them on when the fire's off. Looks good that way too.